Assalamu alaikum students, how are you? Today we have to discuss the topic how do we hear sounds? Noise pollution. Up to this and test yourself. Question number 1, 2 and 3. Because ears are energy changer. They change the sound energy into electrical signals which are sent to the brain. Vibration from a vibrating object such as musical instrument enter the ear and make the air inside vibrate. And then how it reaches the brain. First we discuss the inner structure of the human ear. This is the diagram that shows the internal structure of the human ear. This is the ear flap, that is ear canal. This is eardrum. Eardrum is a sheet of muscle and skin. Next to eardrum is the three bones, hammer, anvil and stirrup. These are the smallest bone in our body. Then semicircular canals. These are the semicircular canals, they help us to balance. This is cochlea, it is filled with liquid and nerve cell inside it. And this is the nerve to the brain, that is known as auditory nerve. Now let's study how the sound wave reaches the brain. First of all, the air inside the ear canal begins to vibrate. The vibration of this air makes the eardrum to vibrate. Due to the vibration of the eardrum, these three bones, hammer, anvil and stirrup, they vibrate. Their vibration causes vibration in the liquid that is inside the cochlea and signals set up inside the nerve cells inside the cochlea. These signals are carried to the brain with the help of auditory nerve. In this way, we are able to hear the sound. Our next topic is noise pollution. Too much noise causes noise pollution, which is a very great problem nowadays. Traffic noise can be a nuisance to people who live close to the main road, and the persons who want to relax in their garden on a sunny afternoon, they are disturbed by the noise from the radios and machinery. Even in the school, too much noise can be a nuisance to the students who want to learn. Noise level can be measured with a sound meter. A sound meter converts sound energy into electrical energy, which is displayed on the scale. Noise is measured in decibel. This table gives some examples of decibel level. As the scale increases by 10 decibel, the loudness is 10 times larger. So 40 decibel is greater or louder than 30 decibel. Talking to someone is 100 times louder than whispering to them, because the sound level of whispering is 40 decibel and that of conversation is 60 decibel. Their difference is 20 decibel. So talking is 100 times louder than whispering. In the same way, moped or motor car is having a sound level 90 decibel. The sound level of pneumatic drill, baby crying or car horn is 110 decibel. Rock concert, clap of thunder has sound level of 120 decibel. The sound level of gun blast, airplane taking off is 130 decibel. Next we have to do test yourself. Question number 1. What is noise pollution? Part A. What is noise pollution? The answer is on page number 91. Too much noise causes noise pollution. Part B. Give 3 sources of noise pollution. The answer is on page number 91. Traffic noise can be a nuisance to people up to this line. Question number 2, part A. How can noise level be measured? Answer is on page number 91. It will start from this line. Noise level can be measured with a sound meter up to this. Part B. What unit is sound measured in? The answer is noise is measured in decibel up to this. Question number 3. How much louder is part A, a motor car, than a washing machine? Beta, the noise level of motor car is 90 decibel and that of washing machine is 60 decibel. Their difference is of 30 decibel. So we can say a motor car is 30 decibel louder than a washing machine. It means that the noise of motor car is 1000 times louder than a washing machine. Part B, an aeroplane taking off than a baby crying. The noise level of an aeroplane taking off is 130 decibel and that of baby crying is 110 decibel. Their difference is 20 decibel. So we can say an aeroplane taking off is 20 decibel louder than a baby crying. It means that the noise of an aeroplane taking off is 100 times louder than the baby crying. Thank you.